Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about how to calculate your ovulation using the calendar method. Instead of using the online app, this is a video on how to calculate your ovulation using the calendar method. So just get a paper and a pen and draw out your calendar on the paper. If you are just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Grace and people call me Madam Grace. On this channel, we teach about fertility solutions, natural way to take care of your fertility, natural ways to balance your hormones, fertility teas, fertility smoothies, and fertility apps, natural ones. That's what we do on this channel. So please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. So this calendar method has helped me to conceive multiple times. I will show you how to calculate your ovulation, your fertile windows, and how to have sex during period you are supposed to, your safe period. So I will show you what you need to do. You need to get a calendar. Just get a calendar for yourself, 1 year calendar, so that you'll be marking it on the calendar. It has helped me to conceive several times. One of the most important things to know is your fertile windows, because during your fertile window, on one particular day, an egg will be released. And when the egg is released, when you have unprotected sex, that particular time is possible for you to conceive. How do you know your fertile windows? The first thing you want to know is the length of your cycle. The length of your cycle, either 26 days, 22 days, 24 days, 25 days, 28 days. The length of your cycle is very, very important. So some women, they have long cycle, while some have short cycle. So we'll be working on women that has the cycle of 20-day cycle to 35. So we'll be working on 20 to 35, because this is the normal cycle, the length, the normal cycle of every woman. Is either your cycle is short or long. The shortest is 20, while the highest should be 35. So this is how you calculate the length of your cycle. Let's say my period started on the 2nd. I'm using the month of July as an example. So let's say my period started on the 2nd. My period started on the 2nd. The first day of your period and a day to the beginning of your next period. A day to the beginning of your next period. Let's say my first period was on the 2nd. That was last period. And my new period is, I saw my new period. Let's say I saw my new period on the 29th. My new period is 29. Let's mark it. So this is my first period, the one I did the last time, and this is my new period. So all these days are the days of the length of your period. All these days in between are the days of the next of the length of your period. The length of your period. So let's count. So this is the first day of your period. You count as day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the science says the last day, a day before your next period. A day before your next period. So we stop at day 28. That will be 27. So that is 27. That means your cycle is 27 days cycle. This day will not be counted. You have to stop a day before your next period. Do you understand? So all these days are the length of your cycle. It does not matter how many days that you bleed. Either you bleed for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, or 6 days. It doesn't matter. The first day of your period and the day before your next period, that is the length of your cycle. Do you understand? So what does this mean? It means that I have 27 days length of cycle. I have 27 days. Because from the first day of my period to the day before my next period, so all these days are the length of my cycle. So that means I have 27 days. Hope you are getting me. That means I have 27 days length of cycle. So how do we now calculate ovulation? So I will write it out here, 27 days cycle. 27 days. If you have 27 days cycle, length of your cycle, you are very lucky. 27, 26, 25, 28, 30, you are very, very lucky. And some people, they think that every month they are supposed to see their period on the same day. For example, you saw your period, let's say you saw your period February 20, and you're supposed to see your period March on the 20th. No, it's not that way. This is the right way to calculate the length of your cycle. This is the right way to calculate it for every woman. You cannot be seeing your period on exact same day every month. No. So this is the format for every woman to calculate the length of their cycle. Either you have 20 days cycle, 20, 30, 28, 35 days. The same method, you use the same calendar method to calculate the length of your cycle. So now we are going to, the next thing to do now is how to calculate ovulation and know your fertile window. According to science, a woman will ovulate 14 days before her next period starts. 14 days before her next period starts. That is when a woman will ovulate according to science. So if you want to calculate your ovulation, as science have said that it's 14 days before your next period. And my cycle here is 27 days. So, my cycle is 27 days. So what do? We subtract 27 minus 14. That will give us 13. 27 minus 14 will be 13. So my ovulation day will be on the 13th. So where is it? So this is the day I will ovulate. This day is my ovulation day. 27 minus 14. Assuming the length of your cycle is 26, that will be 26 minus 14. If the length of your cycle is 35, that will be 35 minus 14. Because science says a woman will ovulate 14 days before her next period. So before my next period. So I just minus 14 from 27, that will give us 13. So as period, sometimes our period comes early or it comes late. So also is ovulation. Since science have said that we ovulate 14 days before our next period, then ovulation can come early and it can also come late. Your ovulation can come early and it can also come late. That is why you add 2 days before your ovulation day and 2 days after your ovulation day. You add it together. So, for example, now, my ovulation is going to come on day 14. which is the 13th, the length of my cycle. So we now add 2 days before. That means 13. So we have 2 days before. So I want to bring this 13 here now. This 13, this is it here. So we'll now add another day to it, day 11, day 12, day 11 before. Then we add another 2 days after. So which is this is 14, this, and 15. This. So all these days, they are your fertile window. So this day, and these days, they are your fertile windows. Day 11, the length of the cycle, 12, 13, 14, 15. These days are the day they are your fertile window. So these days you can release egg. When you have sex during this period, yes, you will get pregnant. Once you are ovulating, you will surely fix it on these days. So it does not matter the length of your cycle, it does not matter. Then I want to tell you again, these are not the days you can conceive. No. Some women can conceive even when they are not on when it's not their ovulation period. Reason is that women with short cycle can conceive when they are not on their ovulation day. Some women, because science says sperm can live in a body of a woman within 3 to 5 days. So if you have unprotected sex during that period, when you are not on your ovulation day, before your ovulation day, for those that have short cycle, it's possible for you to conceive. So you can still conceive when you are not on your ovulation, when it's not yet your ovulation day, you can still get pregnant when you have unprotected sex. For those with short cycle. So for those with 21-day cycle, 22-day cycle, 23-day cycle, 19-day cycle, I will add 5 days to this fertile window. I will add 5 days to it because you can still get pregnant even when you have not reached your ovulation day. So let me add 5 days to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will be adding this to this. All these days are your fertile window. 6 to 15. So day 6 to 15. So when you release an egg on these days, there is 100% possibility you will fix it, get pregnant if you have unprotected sex. That will be all for now. God bless you. Kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.